what is up, guys? We have our trading if you are watching the previous video, at the end of the video we discussed that we were going to be trading our playback trading May 21st, and we're going to be starting at around 8:50, 8:46, a little bit after market open, just because when that market opens there could be crazy volatility, especially around well, not these times, but sometimes. I don't know, just that from the previous video the market dropped like crazy, so hopefully you saw that previous screen. Let's go. Yeah, we got a swing on first entry, second entry. Wow, what a bar there. That's an interesting one. So right off the bat we already know that using the tick chart is actually probably a little bit more beneficial. I'm already looking at this. We have a lot less data here than we did with playback trading the 11th of May. So trying out new skin real quick. This is the gray one. Oh no, the dark one, I think. Yeah, it's dark. I don't like that. Let's try light or slate gray. Come on, Ninja Trader right here. Oh, I do be liking this. This do be looking dope, but still difficult to see. Okay, that was slate gray. Let's go for slate lights. Man, this is that max strategy. Price action trading system.com. Sheesh, my eyes hurt just looking at this. Let's go back to normal. It's just because there's like a glare on my monitor from the window behind me. Maybe if I just get blind or something. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and load. Keep going into 8:50-ish. Wait for 8:50 to come up here and we'll go ahead and start trading. Alright, it's 8:58. Let's go ahead and see if we can trade. Maybe after 8:45-ish. So we're going to use less of the minute chart and just go ahead and focus on the tick chart here. I wouldn't say there's a significant low. It's a little difficult to tell here. Go ahead and add our thing back in here. Our volume zones, add the template. Alrighty. Make sure to save that. Volume test. Okay. Overall trend could be up because we do have a little bit of a trend going on here. A lot of rejection especially after that second test there. Ooh, where's the top of this thing though? It could be right there. And if that's the case, this could be the trend right here. So this could technically be textbook right here. Maybe it's not so obvious though. We have a reaction on those midlines, so let's go ahead and see if we just do a non-obvious buy here. Looks like 50, so low 50, non-obvious entry here. It is just more of a spike here on the minute chart, but let's go ahead and see what it looks like. We can get this straight here going. We are chopping off a little bit of the highs there. Could be a break as well. No, I don't like that. Maybe more like this. Excuse me. It doesn't look good so far. Definitely not good. Just stop. Okay, well, so overall trend is not up, down. Wait, if it's up, that should be a sell. So maybe, yeah, this unconfirmed high thing, I think we didn't have any confirmed high here. This one had 3 tests, but that would have been the 3rd test, but you're kind of cutting off a lot of stuff going on here. It's kind of forcing it. Could be a break already, so maybe this is not as textbook as we thought. That high's got to be clear. I mean, those tests got to be clear. So just add in the word clear, separate tests. Alright, if you defocus in your Spotify, you will go ahead and vibe together. Escaping time. It looks like we're starting off with that. That's very volume. Alright. Obviously that playlist looks nothing like what you're looking at now, unless you're me watching this at work. Then yeah, it's that one right there, Nick. By Escaping Time, Benjamin Martin. Didn't really notice this was the actual low of the day, so overall trend is most definitely up there and you go for the sell. Should have pulled out a little bit just to see that, but yeah, that was a pretty significant low. But even then, it's only 2 tests, so it's still difficult. But we should have knew for those overall uptrend, just based on that, and we don't really need to confirm the other side because we just don't know where it is. And actually, that was probably a break, to be honest. Okay, let's go ahead and stop losing. Let's take a look at this market. Looks like just an overall uptrend. I don't see any staircase highs here. Now we're in the fight of who's got the upper hand here, the downtrend or the uptrend. It's up versus the down, and it looks like the down might be winning here because there's a little bit of resistance there if you take a look at that. Whoa, we're going really fast. That was 15 times speed. I didn't even get enough time to speak. Well, let's see what happens here. We have a second entry there. Swing high, first entry, second entry. Looks like it sells the most obvious thing, so it looks like it was an uptrend here. I said downtrend, right? So I would have went for the buy there. But that's why we would have went like this and took a look at that, and it looks like there's a lot of volume there as well. Enough to declare an overall downtrend. But no, wait, that's level to declare supports and resistance. Okay, well, let's see. Actually, yeah, there's a lot of volatility there. Staircase lows, maybe, potentially, or 20%er. But other than that, yeah, it could be overall uptrend. Yeah, there's not really actually a resistance level here to declare overall downtrend. It's you have moves up and 2 legs down, and this has a ton of moves in it, so it's just a 2-legged correction, possibly. But does have a little bit of resistance on that guy right there. It's the only thing. Yeah, I would have declared that overall downtrend, to be honest. Yeah, I still would have bought there. I'm gonna call that 20%er. And that's it. We would have been out for the day. Just like that, brothers. Alright, got a second entry. Kinda almost hit this level of support there, but not really. Could be staircase lows here. That is a trend. Yeah, let's treat it as staircase lows, because why not? It is a rangy day. Could be the place where people would go long and have their stops at, so. And this could be an uptrend, which could back up the sell here. Will definitely stop us out for a row. Obviously. What kind of statement was that? I feel like we're gonna be wrong though. We usually are. Hopefully it's not another 20%er here. Okay. So it's for one the uptrend and also staircase lows, and so we just want to continue that spike because there's especially no new swing here on the minute chart, so that's why we're kind of continuing this. All right, we're in the trade. Nice. Let's go. Got it. So one for staircase lows and the uptrend. Let's go. Alright, if we took this as a double top, first entry, second entry. Excuse me, sorry. Looks like overall trend could be up if this is an actual enough test, but it doesn't look like it is, especially since they're so separate and there's nothing to back it up on this on the volume by price, by volume. Oh, maybe if you really relying, this is just overall downtrend. Give it a shot. Is there a signal bar? Overall trend is down. Let's see. Alright, looks like we can't use it. Let's see. So, oh, okay. So the sell was the best play. Down, up. Overall trend is up. that's the low of the day. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, overall trend should have been up there. Bunch of tests there. There's not much trading volume there, but that's the low of the day. And if you get major rejection off there, then we have in our strategy that that's an actual level of resistance. Okay, no more losses for all. You know what? We're gonna start tracking our wins and losses. Well, because there's bad reads, and then there's the 20% or what we think is 20%. If we could just get our strategy correct and just stop reading so poorly, I think we'd be the most successful trader probably that we've ever been. The trader that we dream to be. But it's just so hard to stick to the strategy. It's so hard to like know what the strategy is telling us for us to stop testing around like that, you know, because that's a pretty significant loss overall uptrend there. It's just a sell. Okay, so I guess from this moment on, we're gonna go ahead and just stick to the strat. I think our strat's good. Let's use it. So we don't necessarily need it confirmed by the price zone prices. By my price using particular. I don't know why this is bold actually. Not be bold. Does not need, is not needed to confirm. Yeah. Necessarily, I don't know how to spell it. Don't necessarily need it to confirm levels. Wow, this is terrible spelling. Yeah, I have no idea how to spell necessarily. Okay, cool. I would have liked for that to push a little bit higher above this guy, but didn't. So we're just gonna wait. 29.22. See if we can get one more trade before 9:40. I don't like this setup. Okay, I do like this one. Swing high first entry. Second entry, that first entry comes up a little bit higher, but it's the fact that it pushes further down here. So it's okay if it does that, but if it pushes a little bit here and then goes in that direction, that's the one I don't like. Yeah. Looks like overall trend could potentially actually be down, but it's a rangy day, so overall trend could be up here. You have a ton of support there, one leg though, but this has a lot more support than the opposing side, so overall trend could actually be up. Let's see if there's a trend here that we're missing. A little bit of one, but that's just like cutting off a tiny bit there, and I don't like that there. I don't like that cutting off there. So we're gonna go ahead and treat this overall uptrend, means sell here. So I guess from here on out, we'll go ahead and just start marking down our trades, seeing what trading percentage we actually have here. I think I have this win-loss app. I don't know if I have it. Win-loss tracker. I have it disabled on my phone. Enable. Open. Man, we had 45 wins at one point. What trading strategy was that? Sheesh. What trading strategy was this? That's amazing. Like, actually, what the heck? I wish we could do that. I don't remember. Oh. Alright. Well. But we still weren't profitable, obviously. Something happened and we switched up our strategy. Wish I could remember. Probably some videos on it. I think that was the one where it's like whatever the trend looks like it's gonna do, that becomes the overall trend. Alright, now we have a massive push into the down direction. That corrects this entire move. This one's gonna be a difficult read. Is this gonna be a bounce off these lows? I don't think we need to confirm that. We have a ton of tests, but it is only a few tests here. It's just this, this, and this. It's gonna be 3 times, so it could be overall uptrend. It is just one leg down. as well. Let's trade his overall uptrend because you only have one leg down here, so and you have a lot of support here and one leg up, so I think that's hopefully that's it. Okay, let's see. And the beginning of a journey. Alright. This trade's at 927. This should be a guaranteed win because their old strat was about 5 ticks this way, so to the tick actually. Oh no, it would have been enough. So yeah. Oh wait, no. 1 tick right here is where our old scalp would be. So actually we would not be out of the trade yet. Not looking good for us, boys. Nice, we got it. Let's go. Cool. Sweet. Alright, let's do this together. One win. We have a 100% win rate so far. Alright, yeah, so there was a little bit of support there. That third test was just enough to declare the overall trend because we already were suspecting an overall trend because you have a support here with the move up. Then you have one leg down, not two, one leg down, and then the bounce off of this, so that's going to create that overall trend to be up there. And you go for the non-obvious sell. That wins out. Let's go. Also, if you took that as a double top, this would be your signal bar here. And you would have got that even in a better trade. But there you have a swing low first entry, second entry. I'm not sure if you would have got that one quite yet. Maybe. Oh, you got a second entry. Swing low first entry, second entry. Overall trend looks like it could potentially be up. There could be a level of resistance here, but I don't think so. I don't think there's any staircase highs. I don't think this is an actual level of resistance, so let's zoom in here. There's a ton of trades going on there, but nothing significant here. Fully tested, like what? Oh, I'm so tired. Overall trend could be down if we do this, but there's no consistent like other side. But maybe you don't need it. That is 3 separate tests as well. Yeah. You can see us getting burned here. Just on this, it's reacting to the midline as well. So overall trend would be down, you go for the buy. Non-obvious buy, we would be in the trade right now. Scalp would be like somewhere on the highs here. Oh wait, we got it. Okay, cool. So it has to be an actual like clear trend. This one's not super clear. It's like it's just higher highs that I keep pushing up. It's not really a trend. Yeah, it's more congestion than anything. So good trade, I think. Swing high first entry, second entry. Here we go. Oh, that's 2. Bada bing, bada boom. Still 100% win rate. Let's go. Alright, could be an overall downtrend because there's a lot more evidence in the down direction now. You got 2 rejections right there, 2 closes right there and push down, so this could be overall downtrend. If it's really up versus down, definitely a downtrend. Let's go for the buy here. Alright, we're below these lows. And I think that was pretty significant lows because we have a ton of volatility there. There was a lot of volume there. A whole lot of sells, moreover than buys, but it is just one leg as well. a bad spot. I first entry, second entry. Let's see how this goes. Oh, right. So the buy was the best play. You have failed me. Zones. Could be a 15%er. Potentially. We'll go ahead and call it 15%. Let's take a second entry. Going short. And that loss to our thing. That's a fair loss. This is still our signal bar here. I mean, that's a lot of volatility. It is a lot more sells. Let's see. Stopped out twice. So it looks like that wasn't a level of resistance or support. Is it because there's a lot more sells? Do we really need as many buys as sells there? I don't think so. Is there a trend that I'm not seeing here? Seems so forced though. So forced. We're at a 50% win rate, so not looking good for us right now. That low threw us off. That's for sure that'd be a significant low. But is it because there's more sells than anything? But here, at this point, there's plenty of buys right there. I mean, if we would have sold here, that would have been it. It's a matter of bars. I don't think so. But this would be our signal bar, so I don't think so. And there's nothing we could have done there. But even here, look at all those buys and sells. Buys and sells. Plentiful. It's gotta be a level of support, but obviously it wasn't. What happened, brother? Is there a downtrend we're missing? Is this a downtrend we're missing? It just seems so forced, you know? Even there, like there's no highs. Well, I'll take those L's. Call it a 20%er for some reason. 50%er, 40%er, probably a 40%er. There's the drops. So it looks like we were just a tad bit too early. Just unfortunate. Could actually be getting some sort of resistance level. No reaction to the midline, really. I mean, we kind of pushed through there, but could be a force. Who knows? 1, 2, 3. Overall trend could be up here. I'm really discouraged, friends. Overall trend is up, so a non-LV here. Probably adjust it as like such. Okay. So nice to see that confirmed. Unless the trend's a little bit tighter like this. And this is textbook second entry here. Could potentially be this instead. Get out the way. Could be textbook here. Can do a one ticker. You didn't really have rejection off of there though, so I think I'm gonna stick to this. So overall trend is still up though. Come on, man. Oh man. Wait a minute, why are we selling here? This should have been a buy. Oh yeah, we should have got stopped out already. This is bad. Let's the overall trend is up, we sell. We got it already, we got the scalp. I'm a goofball. What was I doing as my brain, I'm tired, bros. 60% win rate, not too bad. Okay, I'm looking at here. The zones are pretty short there. Or the volume. So, my first entry, second entry, I think overall trend might be down. It's a tough one. Oh, like that right there. That's for the fair game. No way we actually get this trade, right? Statistically speaking, we got the trade. Sheesh. Alright, we're at a 67% win rate, which is not too bad. So right now, it's not a 20%er, but it's a 40%er. 30%er, 33%er. Strategy is a 67% win rate. So 2 out of 3 trades you'll get it. Which is still profit. Hey though, this one's gonna beat us up. Statistically we should be losing here. So let's do our best to not get stopped out here. Getting a lot of time on our hands. I don't see anything that's like obvious here. Maybe something on the highs here. Could be that, but sticking to this. Looks like overall trend could be down. We're getting a couple tests here. We are on before 10 o'clock. Oh wait, 9:57 now. We have taken this trade before. So this test there, and a test there. That could be an overall downtrend. The non-obvious buy. I think that's what we're gonna have to do because it's the only thing. We have a test here, but push lower here, and there's much more evidence here, more consistent. Let's see if we can get this trade. Alright, no trade. But the buy was the best play. Heading this high. Let's just see if we'll get the next one. Who knows? Might actually get it. Go ahead and delete this guy, I think. I would like for that to push down a little bit more before I take that trade. Would like this to push a little bit higher. Okay, I like that trade. Swing low first entry, second entry here. Could be hitting this level of resistance, potentially. But as of right now, it's still an uptrend. Actually, we hit it on the minute chart, tick chart. Oh, that could be an overall downtrend. Let's see what does it look like in the zones. Oh yeah, good amount of trades there, as you can see. I don't remember how this one plays out. $71%er. So it's definitely a 30%er. So this strategy works 70% of the time if you can stick to the strategy. So every 10 trades you take, you make 7 of them. How many trades have we done? Let's do 10 in total. So we only done 7. Let's do 10. Let's see what the strategy is there. Oh, swing high first entry, second entry. Breaking through, broke through. Do we want to continue that? It's not really a spike. It's more like a test. Weak test. It's because of those massive wicks. That's why we're considering it more of a test instead of a spike through. Wouldn't want them more of a push, so overall trend would just be up, go for the sell. Yep. I had a second entry here, but I would have wanted it to push up a little bit higher down to swing low first entry and push up higher here. But yeah. But we do have a swing high first entry, second entry, and I think I like this one. But oh, kind of matching up with this guy here. We're gonna go ahead and switch. Oh, already triggered. Let's see if we can get into trade. Swing high first entry, second entry. Looks like overall trend is just up. Let's go for a non-obvious sell. Could be down if we have. No, it doesn't look in. I don't see anything consistent here. Is that textbook? I don't know. If it is, then this should still work out too. Oh, okay. Just go for one more at least. Okay, we got a second entry here. Swing low first entry, second entry. Yeah, this is a bit too close to the minute chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can switch here. Is that a pretty significant low? It looks like it was. By here, looks like even though it's taking that into consideration, I think I'm gonna continue it. Even though it's taking this into consideration, we never said like, oh wait, but let's just check that area. Even though if we just check that area, there's not much, but it's the fact that there was trades there, or a lot of volatility there. You know, I don't know. Let's give it a shot. I'm tired. Hopefully we can get this trade though. It's also going to be overall uptrend, which could lead to a sell here. But essentially we're just continuing a spike out of that low. Like it's a spike, correction, spike. That's what we mean by continuing. In the trade. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Alright, I'm gonna start recording the next video now. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Yeah, this is gonna be the next video. So this video is too long.